Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or lease, call me, Shay Matkins, at Matkins Real Estate to find your new home.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
When it comes to barbecue, keep it simple. Meat, spice, smoke, and nobody knows that better than the pitmasters at Maple Street Barbecue in Rapid City. Maple Street Barbecue serves up mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone platters that'll make you want to stick your head in the smoker. Please, don't stick your head in the smoker. With barbecue from around the country, you're going to want to stop by the Rushmore Mall and taste true American barbecue at family-owned and operated Maple Street Barbecue.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
Try Little Caesars Pizza Portal Pickup. Order your favorite top pizza on our app. Skip the register and head to our heated pizza portal. Look up for your name, enter your portal code, and off you go with your favorite hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars.
Pizza. Only thing that's on my mind is who's from this town tonight. It's a dangerous love affair. Who's from this town tonight?
Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. And I draw some blackbirds riding with they just get more than tap if you boys really real enough. It's now we squared up. Hold up.
Who's from this town tonight? Who's from this town tonight?
Introducing first, number 1 wide receiver, Kevin Chisholm. Number 2 wide receiver, McKinley Smith. Number 4 defensive back, Lakeith Murray. Number 6 wide receiver, Joshua Murray. Number 7 linebacker, Tariq Hussein. Number 3 wide receiver, Vaughn Van Dam. Number 11 offensive lineman, Shay Roberts. Making his season debut out of Rapid City, South Dakota, number 12 linebacker, Jaleel Knight. Number 17, defensive back, Corey Tucker. Number 18, defensive lineman, Jared Johnson. Number 19, wide receiver, Nathan Cromie. Number 24, defensive back, Trevor Kerr. Number 34, running back, Tim Hogan. Number 52, defensive lineman, Robert Hall. Number 50, offensive lineman, Justin Conroe. Number 91, offensive lineman, Sebastiano Leo. Number 70, offensive lineman, Noah Small. Number 78, offensive lineman, Namdi Van Number 88, wide receiver, Darius Cotty. Number 98, defensive lineman, Daniel White. Last but not least, number 23, your starting quarterback, Joaquin Bird. Head coach, Dante Dudley. Defensive coordinator, Antoine Smith. And your offensive line and defensive line coach, Matt Wells. And finally, the long-anticipated wait is over. For the first time, we are happy to announce your Marshals mascot. national anthem is brought to you by Deneen Jaquat Kamala and Steve Kamala with South Dakota Properties. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate, give the Burnett professionals at South Dakota Properties a call. Singing the South Dakota Properties national anthem this evening is Hannah Fusen. Hannah Fusen is 14 years old and originally from Australia, but now calls Rapid City home with her mom Jessie and brother Michael. She's a singer on the worship team at Lifeway Church and signs at other events in the area. She enjoys painting, being with friends, and shopping.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, words so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps. For the Pennington County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard. Fans, if we can have your attention at midfield, Marshall's corporate partner and game day sponsor, Wicked Wrenches, Chris and Tina will be participating in tonight's coin toss and delivering the official game ball. Unfortunately, Tina could not be here tonight, and she wanted us to know that cancer does not discriminate. It attacks our loved ones, and we must watch them slowly slip away with nothing we can do about it. Cancer sucks. During the process of losing both Tina's parents to cancer, Chris and Tina learned that life is not promised. Don't take life for granted. Give your loved ones a hug and tell them you love them. Thank you, Chris and Tina, and thank you, Wicked Wrenches.
Southwest Kansas, your attention, team. Who's my speed? This is heads. Tails. What's the call? Heads is the call. It is heads, you want the toss. You want the ball, which way would you like to go? Right. Southwest Kansas won the ball, or won the toss, will receive.
What's going on, CIF Nation? Rapid City Marshals hosting Southwest Kansas Storm tonight in the final weeks of the CIF action. Rapid City Marshals currently 0-8, taking on the 2-6 Southwest Storm. I am Tyler Lauder, joined with my play-by-play, Michael Ortiz. These teams matched up earlier in the season, and the Storm kind of had their way with them.
Yeah, a lot of the problems, especially early on with the Rapid City Marshals, were making up for lost ground, finding offense, finding timely defense. Still a lot of ball game, still a lot of year left, even with 2 games left. Rapid City Marshals could win out, and the Southwest Kansas Storm could lose out.
And
kicking will be Waheem Bird.
Waheem Bird is going to be starting at quarterback tonight. Looks like he's also handling kickoffs.
Yep.
DB, wide receiver, does it all type guy. Storm elected to receive. We have number 8 back there.
Kevin Simmons back to kick over to return, but it's fielded by number 5 of Kansas Storm and is wrapped up by McKinley Smith. Return there from Sheldon Augustine. So, hot start so far for the Rapid City Marshals. Let's see if they can play a full 60 minutes of hard, solid football.
Yeah, we got about an 8-yard return there.
Operate in that nose tackle slot will be a familiar face for some of the Kansas Storm faithful. Sebastiano Lido was on the roster as about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now finds his way for the Rapid City Marshals. Quarterback will be number 21, Mike Pina.
Leading the league in passing yards, number 2 in passing touchdowns, and actually number 4 in rushing yards as well.
Pina drops back, looks over across the middle, tries to find number 1, Zuri Davis, but it's broken up by LaKeith Murray.
Good tracking there. Looked like if he would have timed it a little better, he might have been able to go up and get an interception there, but fantastic pass break up there. Man coverage all the way downfield.
And this is, kind of once again kind of proving that LaKeith Murray really is the heart of this defense. When he is right, all is right.
And here we go, 2nd down and 10 from the 23-yard line of the Storm.
It'll be Augustine and Davis, the motion men. Pina drops back, dumps off to number 3 of Kansas Storm, able to make a first down. Is eventually knocked out around the sideline by LaKeith Murray. Number 3 there, CJ French Love.
Looks like about 16-yard gain there. Yeah, for number 3 Love there.
And Southwest Kansas Storm, both of these football programs, they're not gonna run the ball, even with the supposed hole Rapid City Marshals do have on rush defense. Southwest Kansas Storm, they're not gonna rush it. This is gonna be all pass. And I speak, and there's a rush from Simmons that is eventually wrapped up by Robert Hoyle.
Fantastic tackle there, number 52. Good explosion there. And
it looks like it'll be about 0-yard gain, nothing there.
Yep. I apologize. Augustine there was on the run.
Yeah, Sheldon Augustine. We see a lot of these teams that have success against the Marshals on defense here.
Yep.
They are really just, you know, running those wide receiver underneaths and getting to the outside. 2nd down and 10.
Augustine Davis motion. Pena drops back, dumps over across the middle, and is broken up by Trevor Kerr. Bounces in and out of the hands of Sheldon Augustine, but Trevor Kerr there with the pass breakup.
Kind of getting in his face there about getting that breakup, but I mean, his breakup almost led to a touchdown. Very scary right there. And another, that's 2 times when the Marshall went up for pass breakups, and it looks like timing has kind of been a little tweaked there. We see starting at linebacker down here for the Rapid City Marshals. Tariq Poussey is back with the team.
A brief stint away on some other teams, but does find his way back here to the active roster for the Rapid City Marshals. Good to have a familiar face from a fairly successful first season here with a struggling second season. Play clock leaking down.
First charge, timeout. Southwest Kansas.
So the Storm takes a timeout. Coach Brandon Benson there.
Yeah, he didn't want to take the 5-yard penalty right there.
Seconds.
And I guess while we go to this game clock, we're going to take a little break back, and we'll come on right back here. 0-0, just under 12 minutes, 3rd and 10.
The Marshals are teaming up with Jeff Wagon of Farmers Insurance to partner with Wagon and cross off items on their wish list. Check out the list at marshallsfootball.com and bring those items to next weekend's game. Drop-off boxes will be located at each entrance.
We welcome you back after the brief timeout away. Pena gets the snap, drops back, dumps across the middle, has the 10th target there was Augustine, but Trevor Kerr was all over him, and he'll be the culprit for a pass interference.
Yeah, Trevor Kerr was on top
all
of
over him, yeah.
Right before the ball was even thrown and held through. I wonder if Coach Antoine Smith there is kind of asking for an uncatchable
the ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Automatic first down there, so a bit unfortunate for the Rapid City Marshals as a 1st and goal is from the 7 for the Southwest Kansas Storm with 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. Pena gets the snap, keeps it himself, bounces outside, stiff arms Poussey, but tackled at the side wall there for out of bounds.
Gonna
for
give
a rush of about 4
yards there for Pena. And that's kind of how we see this team run the ball, is that they really use their quarterbacks a lot. Even their backup quarterback, Josh Hollins, is in the top 10 in rushing yards as well.
Davis and Augustine, the motion man. Pena gets the snap, keeps it himself, briefly bobbles it as he and number 2, Billy Reagans were holding on to that. Lucky to not have a fumble there. A gain of about nothing, really.
Yeah, 0-yard gain there, gonna bring up 3rd down. Mike Pena with a good wherewithal when that snap didn't go clean into his running back's hands to hold on. Billy Reagan is number 3 in rushing yards as well. I mean, so this team, while they don't run it a lot, they do break out big runs
Very
from time
effective,
to time.
yeah, very effective running.
And they pass to set up the run.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they're gonna go 3 runs here again, or if they're gonna trust Pena. They've gotta keep a QB spy on Pena there.
Hands off to Augustine. Augustine bounces around for a walk-in touchdown for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Takes an early lead here. 6-0 as Augustine Grady's in the back of the end zone.
2-yard rushing touchdown. We talked about this earlier. That's kind of how teams have success. If you can pull your offensive lineman, you know, your left tackle and pull him right.
Get your athletes into space. Yep.
Absolutely. And it looks like, I mean, this is a breakdown because the corner that's marking him has to travel all the way across field. And if his first move is to that backfield, he's already done and out of the picture. So we have number 22, Dylan Burkhardt, here with the extra point attempt.
Oh, bobbled snap from Davis. Davis bounces and eventually throws it in for incompletion. But a flag is on the play. We got to imagine this gets brought back for some sort of illegal maneuver.
He might be coming out and get to take it again.
Yeah, Marshals are pointing at Storm. Storm are pointing at Marshals. Let's see what the official call is here from that official.
Illegal defense.
Ooh.
Lineman out of his stance. Defense number 52. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat the try.
Burkhardt gets another chance there with the illegal defense.
I mean, from the just the 1 yard line, just take 4 steps back from the end zone and just stay there. You're not, most likely you're not going to block an extra point from the middle. Just be in position.
Yeah.
A silly mistake here for the Marshals.
CJ French loves the long snapper. Hold from Davis. Kick from Burkhardt is good. So 7-0 start here for the Southwest Kansas Storm.
The extra point is good. Media, timeout.
And we have a media timeout here, and as that happens, we will step away and we'll be right back. Storm 7, Marshals 0.
TMA Rapid City and Bellatane. Hey, let's get up there and start moving. It's an dance camp. Fine, we can go a little bit more than that. I know we can do it. Red, come on, there you go. All right. Get up the rope. You can stand up. It's okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Hey, all right. Whole group of you. There, back to the block. Carry the baby. Rock is the baby. Back over here. Red. All right. Love it. All right. Let's get back to some football. Come on, Marshals.
So Burkhardt here sets kick. Rapid City Marshals' first chance on offense. First chance on offense for the Southwest Kansas Storm is a success with the rushing touchdown there to Augustine. Kick is fielded on couple hops. Oh, bouncing on the back of the end zone to Murray. Able to slowly sneak out of the back of the end zone there. Bit of miscommunication from Kevin Chisholm. Didn't quite read the hop right, but fielded on the hop from Josh Murray.
Yeah, it's going to end up turning into a 50-yard kickoff and only a 5-yard return there by Murray.
So Waheem Bird will be the quarterback. Cody will be the motion man along with running back Tim Hogan. Gets the snap, hands off to Hogan. Hogan breaks through a hole and still bouncing on his feet with a couple players trying to sneak that ball away, but is eventually tackled and wrapped up by number 17 of the Southwest Kansas Storm, Darian Clark, and number 15, Dalen Kofer.
Yeah, and Darian Clark, that is actually, he's 5th in the league in solo tackles right now at 31, at a 32 there for him. A nice solid gain of 7 there by Hogan. Another rushing attempt.
Again to Hogan. Bounces outside, but is eventually solo tackled there by Dalen Kofer, number 15.
Yeah, I met him right away. Going to be no gain there for him.
Timeout here from the official.
Rapid City Marshals really getting aggressive here by trying to run and
Officials timeout for an injured offensive player.
Ease their way in. We have an injury here. Hogan actually went down there.
Yeah, not really putting any weight on that right leg.
Not what you want to see when you've got bringing a brand new running back to the team.
And 2 straight runs. You know, not something that Rapid City Marshals are, you know, known for.
He's kind of dragging his right foot a little bit, barely putting anything on it there.
In supplement warehouse booth on the concourse.
So 3rd down and 3 to go. It's going to look for the Marshals probably to take the air here. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Waheem Bird doesn't like what he sees and just kind of takes off to get the first down, which is the most important thing here. Get the first down is more important than anything else.
McKinley and Cromie, motion man, pass is caught by McKinley Smith.
Tackled there by number 20.
Yep.
Yeah. That is Ike Adigwu.
Yep. Ike Chukwu Adigwu.
And they're going to give him about a 13-yard gain there for McKinley Smith.
And he's limping too after the catch. Well, McKinley Smith, you know, in the game of the year last year against the Wyoming Mustangs,
Mosta, man.
McKinley Smith was the offensive MVP.
Yeah, a major like 40-yard touchdown where he mossed 2 DBs.
So good to see McKinley Smith out back here with the Rapid City Marshals. Bird gets the snap. Pump fake, scrambles, launches,
has Kevin Chisholm
open. Chisholm back in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
25-yard touchdown.
How do you do, Kevin Chisholm?
Fantastic there. Way to come up with, I mean, that's the difference of a running quarterback right there that's able to kind of move out. I think he was just kind of getting rid of it. He saw a one-on-one. There's going to be discussion for maybe a push in the back there, but I think Chisholm did anything, which just kind of held him up. Fantastic touchdown there for Chisholm, who coming into tonight's game was number 8 receiving yards in the CIF.
Yeah. Receiver Kevin Chisholm. Let the big man eat. Kevin Chisholm is going for it as the Rapid City Marshals go for 2. Cody will be the running back here. Bird gets the snap, scrambles.
Back of the end zone.
Back of the end zone is caught, bobbled by, intended target was Nathan Cromie, but a flag there as number 4, Keontae Griffin just shoved McKinley Smith out of the area.
Very
like the back of the arena.
It's very interesting. I mean, because like as a DB, if your receiver doesn't catch the ball, you've already done your job.
Yeah.
And McKinley Smith's already over the
barricade.
Yeah, and just an unnecessary, and now he's jarring and talking to the coach and to the team.
The 2-point try is no good. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 4.
Yeah.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff return. That is number 4's first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty towards his ejection in the game.
Yeah, and massive there. Another one right there is going to lead to an ejection, so he's got to be careful. If you're a wide receiver at that point, it's almost you start chirping a little bit to see how far you can push somebody. What's massive about this is being such a short field, they don't really push the kickoff up and everything. What they're going to do here is 15 yards are going to be added or subtracted away from wherever they return.
Yeah, they could just kick it out of bounds, like right away. Put it at the halfway point. Oh, guess what? Not the 25 anymore. Bring it on back.
All the way back to the 10-yard line. I mean, if you're the Marshals coach right now, then that's almost what I tell them I want them to do.
Just kick it out.
Yeah, and no matter what you do, you're going to push them back here. So you just can't allow a return for a touchdown here. Marshals have given up a lot of kick returns for touchdowns over the past 2 years. They just got to make sure that they get replacement. But I don't see Waheem Bird putting this all the way back, all the way to the number 8, Kevin Simmons right there.
Bird set to kick. A little squibber, but onside kick goes lame as the ball hits Waheem Bird.
And actually,
fielded by number 15.
If the officials were paying attention there, it actually touched him at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
So it won't be at the 10. We're going to see where they call this. A little bit of inexperience there at kicking.
Yeah.
And they're going to get this right here. I see them coming together to talk about it because it did touch him right after. He stepped right over it.
Right about
prior to the ball going 10 yards, it was illegally touched by a member of the kicking team. The ball belongs to the receiving team at that spot, and that is where the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty will be enforced from.
Okay.
15 yards from the illegal touching spot. First down, Southwest Kansas.
So almost no harm, no foul there with the illegal touching as the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is assessed.
Will go down as one of the shortest kickoffs in CIF history at a 2-yard kickoff.
Stars R Us, Cupcakes and Schmidt, Dave Davis Insurance Agency.
All right. Storm is back on. 7-6 over the Marshals. First down right here.
Sheldon, the motion man, handed off to Billy Reagans and is eventually gang tackled there from Josh Murray, Jared Johnson, and a litany of other Rapid City Marshals players, including Trevor Kerr.
7-yard gain there for number 2. Yeah, and I believe number 18, Jared Johnson, was first on the scene there for that tackle. Second down and about 3 here at the 10-yard line. Marshall's playing up very close, giving up all that deep zone.
Pena gets the snap.
Quick
dumps
throw.
off the back of the end zone. Targeted man was number 3, CJ French Love, but falls incomplete to the Rapid City Marshals bench. Good coverage there from Lakeith Murray, wouldn't you say?
He's playing well so far. I mean, that was an uncatchable ball.
Yeah.
We kind of see that what Pena wants to do is he wants to get the ball out of his hands really quick, and he wants to make his throws before the DBs have a good time to react and turn around to kind of catch him off. Some positive news, number 34, Tim Hogan, is jogging back out.
Hand off to number 2, Billy Reagans.
He's going to get about 4 yards there. Trevor Kerr with the tackle.
Yep.
So 4 yards, it's going to move up to 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. I do know from speaking with the coaches, you know, they love to have this kind of short field because it limits the type of plays that they can do. However, if I'm the Storm, I'm going right back to what they did before. I'm going to hand it off, to number 5, Sheldon Augustine. Thank you. But it looks like they might go for a
Pena drops back, scrambles, goes through with some tackles for the touchdown. Able to truck a Rapid City Marshals is Mike Pena running hard there for the 6-pointer.
Yeah, 6-yard rushing touchdown for him right there. Trevor Kerr kind of just stalled at the goal line, and I mean, momentum just tells you that, if one person's staying on their heels, it's going to push them back. He's got to attack that, and he's done that before. He has good pursuit in the open field. It's kind of an invincible little thing right there when you stutter step and wait.
Yep, just, Newton's law is undefeated. Can't stop gravity. Mike Pena had more lateral force.
Extra point attempt here from Dylan Burkhardt.
Snap is good, hold is good, kick is...
Looks straight through.
Good. So, 14-6 lead here.
The extra point is good.
For the Southwest Kansas Storm.
Timeout.
Media timeout, and we'll step away for our own.
Storm 14, Marshals 6.
I got a mascot right next to me. I got 2 things I need from you. 1, he doesn't have a name yet. We got to name him. Please pay attention to our social media. We're going to put something on there. We're going to put some type of contest to name our mascot. Please pay attention to that. RC Marshals, Rapid City Marshals. Also, if you want to meet him, I'm going to send him up right behind, let's go, section 106, right next to the team store. Go get your gear, get a picture with the Marshal. Only time I can guarantee he'll be there. After that, he's going to be wandering all over the building. Please come see him. Have a great game. Come name our Marshal. Let's go, Rapid City Marshals!
And we're back here. Storm 14, Marshals 6. As you might have saw on the broadcast there, Rapid City Marshals have a mascot unnamed right now. He is just Dave, I believe, or Steve, the Marshal. There'll be a naming contest. Pretty interesting there from the MC Wyatt Turf, who was named last year from a fan as well. So here we go, kickoff. Let's see if the Marshals can be a little more prepared here. We have Murray and Chisholm in the back. Chisholm has a lot of kick return yards. I know he wants to take this out of the back.
Burkhardt, kicks to Chisholm. Chisholm fielded in the back of his end zone, able to bounce around the sideline, but is tackled eventually by number 1, Zuri Davis, at about the 15-yard line. It's about a 19-yard return.
Yeah, that was about like a 57, 58-yard kick return right there, kick off.
Yep, good kick there from Burkhardt. You can definitely tell he's a legit kicker.
Yeah.
A lot of times we see in the CIF You know, Waheem Bird's our kicker, you know. We've had Corey Tucker kick. We've had Jack Robinson kick. You know, other teams also are electing to use that extra roster spot in various different ways. So Dylan Burkhardt is a legit kicker, and we will give him props for that.
So Cody in the backfield there as McKinley Smith and Chisholm out wide. An extra offensive lineman here for the Marshals. 1st and 10 from the 15.
Handoff goes to Darius Cody. Cody bounces outside, but is tackled for a loss from number 10.
Yeah, Jeff Mario Brown right there. 0-yard gain from Cody. Really not going to let anything get in there. You see down in the box there that, you know, Hogan's walking around. He wants to get back out there. I think he's feeling a little bit better. The hesitation, but after the hesitation, Brown was able to break away from Shea Roberts there. Got to get better first contact. Or not Shea Roberts, apologies.
Electing to use this extra offensive lineman again is Cody, who's able to cut back.
Great block from Shea Roberts.
Counter
there.
block as Cody makes up for that loss of about half a yard.
And
for a gain of about 8, if Shea Robertson gets with Keontae Griffin for some extracurricular activities, but no flag on this play.
Oh, and that was a tackle made by Ike Adigwu.
Yep, number 20.
And folks, if you're Storm fans, we're saying Ike in respect to not mispronouncing his first name constantly. I do know that we talked to
Coach Brandon Benson.
Yep, Benson, and he said that Ike is what he goes by, so we're gonna kind of stick with it there. So more so a respect for him. So here we go, 3rd down and 2. Marshall should just keep this ball on the ground. You got 2 plays to get 2 yards.
Bird under center, scrambles. It's going to be probably an illegal.
There's going to be an offsides here by number 10.
Oh, yeah. Flag came out early, though. Play was immediately negated.
He didn't make contact, but he stepped forward. As soon as he saw Bird get to the under center right away, kind of for a quarterback sneak.
Illegal defense.
Yeah, there we go.
Number 17 of the defense. Linebacker moving forward at the snap.
Darian Clark there was the culprit.
Automatic first down.
And if we rewatch this, there's multiple fouls there. Because we do see Brown step as well. Either way, it was going to be an automatic first down. It's 5 yards. So 1st down and 10 here from the 22-yard line. Marshall's moving the ball relatively well. But the first quarter is over.
That is the end of the first period.
And with that, it
Media
is
timeout.
14, the Storm, 6, Rapid City Marshals, as the Marshals are moving. We'll be right back after these words from some of the partners of the Marshals.
All right, we're going to have an old school sliders race, so I'm going to do an old school game. I need Arrow to get back towards me. Get back over here. I got your kids. Don't move up right on number 5. Then I got Corbin and I got Arrow that are both going to run. One of them's going to get the black ones, one's going to get the red ones as fast as they can. All right. He's dumping out those. Winner's going to get the gift card from mom and dad over at Old School Sliders. All right, Mark, get set, go! Cheer 'em on, Marshall fans!
All right, very quick intermission there.
Yep.
Rapid City Marshals having a little fun out here, a little kid contest. Mom and dad of those kids win a free gift card to a local food truck out here. Old School Sliders, a local, Sturgis high school alum actually.
Yeah, Jacob Laxton.
Yeah, Old School Sliders, one of the best food trucks I've ever had.
Yeah, they have a Nutella burger. It's great.
They have a jalapeno popper burger, and it is fantastic. Cream cheese on a burger, it's all you need.
Yep. So shout out to Jacob Lagsden and his wife Carly. They do a great job. As Waheem Bird there keeps the snap himself, bounces outside, and is pushed out of bounds by Ike Adigwu for a gain of about 5.
It looks like Darian Clark there with the I would give him the assisted tackle there.
Number 23.
Yeah.
Waheem Bird.
And a nice little gain there for him to get 5 yards for Waheem Bird.
Coach Kitchen Exteriors, iconic windows and doors, Jersey Mike's.
But as we were talking about old school sliders and everything, a big importance here is that the Rapid City Marshals have got to find a way to slide into this end zone really quick because they already are down and they can't have this drive in with no points.
They can't keep letting them dig themselves into this hole. Southwest Kansas Storm only has 2 wins on the year as Bart Bird scrambles himself for a gain of about 4, so making it 3rd and very short.
Darian Clark there with the tackle as well. Another solo tackle. You see why he's top 5 in the league already. He's already got a couple solo tackles this game. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd and we're going to say 1.5. Looks like it's just between the 11 and 12 yard line for a first down.
All right, everybody, get on your feet and make some noise for your Rapid City Marshals.
And to be honest, if I'm the Rapid City Marshals and we see Shea Roberts pushing outside, if the Storm have got to take him serious.
Yeah, and the timeout.
First charge, timeout. Rapid City.
Rapid City Marshals kind of
30 seconds in length.
Take their first timeout, right? Shea Roberts didn't really know where to line up. Kind of line up under center. Tim Hogan now back in, thank God. Now we're trying to figure out how to line up and approach this 3rd and 1.
You know, that's very interesting, though, but I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Lining up a prototypical offensive lineman outside. Shea Roberts has a receiving touchdown this year, a big man touchdown. Here's the thing. A DB, I mean, we saw number 20 there, Ike
Adigwu.
Gave him like 7-8 yards.
Big cushion.
That's a big cushion for a quick little, catch and release. And we can just see him just get a first down. That's all you got to do.
And Shea Roberts, he's an athlete. Don't let that size fool you. He is an athlete. He's rushed for touchdowns. He's caught for touchdowns. He's completed 2-point conversions.
Yeah. And they're going to stick with it.
Yep.
I like the look because it's really going to test if Ike is actually going to.
He's still lining up really soft outside.
About 5 yards.
See if it's quick break as Bird goes under center.
This could be to get Hogan to the outside here.
Bird, it's Tim at hard by number 17.
It's going to be a sack there, a loss of a yard.
Kofor, yeah, wow. Big time hit there for Kofor.
So loss of a yard there, that tackle for loss, sack combo.
Yeah.
Massive there. You don't see a lot of sacks in the CIF.
No.
Unless you're like, we see Gillette's got a lot, Billings at a lot.
Yeah.
Bandits, but
conveniently very, the top 3 teams.
So here we are. We have 4th down and 2.
Bird hands off to Hogan. Hogan bounces outside for a Rapid City Marshall. First down, eventually pushed out by number 8, Kevin Simmons.
So they're going to give him a nice 5 yards there. And the Rapid City Marshals have been kind of really needing a pure running back, a guy that actually is a prototypical running back, not a receiver playing back or a slot guy, scat back. So a really nice lateral movement here from Hogan, who was hurt earlier.
Yeah, and he's proving that running backs, they have a purpose in the CIF. You can't just have athletes everywhere. You have to have designated roles. As McKinley Smith is the motion man, throws deep, caught, Rapid City Marshall, touchdown, McKinley Smith. Waheem Bird dances on them. Big time get there.
7-yard touchdown.
Good route he ran too, just a brief little mesh route. You want to have mushy coverage, okay, have at it. McKinley Smith, you know what, he'll drop 40 on you.
Welcome back to the Rapid City Marshals. And Marshals are going to be going for 2 here again. With no true kicker, I expect this to kind of be where it's going to go. They're not going to kick an extra point at all.
They're going to go for 2, 3, and 4.
Extra offensive lineman in there. See if Hogan can pinch this up the middle.
Bird flips off to Hogan. Hogan tries to bounce out, but is eventually tackled after a gain of about 1, but no No contest. As another flag comes in, I wonder who this might be on. Keontae Griffin is already on one penalty.
Now we saw Jeff Mario Brown there kind of shove offensive lineman Anamdi Banks, EK, and referees.
2-point try is no good. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 10.
Yeah, number 10, Jeff Mario.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed following the kickoff.
Very big historical thing. This happens all the time in all sports. And I might sit here and think Banks EK might have initiated contact there. But it's not about doing it first. It's about not getting caught. And when you retaliate, the chances of getting caught are very high, and all eyes were on it.
We saw it last night in basketball. Dennis Schroeder got ejected on one of the worst ejections of all time. He probably said something after Draymond Green mushed his face, but double tech, Dennis Schroeder's already out. So you got to be careful here with Griffin and Jeff Mario Brown now in some foul trouble.
Well, a 10-yard penalty is going to be added right here after. Rapid City Marshals, I don't think, can do the same thing. I think you need to put this ball out there.
Yep.
Just put
no
it deep,
onside kick, no surprise onside. No kickoff going out of bounds. Let's challenge the return man, Kevin Simmons.
Not only that, but if on their next drive, if Mike Pena wants to try and throw a 40-yard bomb, let him. The success rate in this league is very low on those.
Yeah, let Corey Tucker feast, you know? Let Lakeith Murray make the big-time plays.
They do like to kind of... So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Pena and Reagans. Pena drops back, immediately feels the pressure, bounces out of one potential sack, and is eventually able to scramble for a gain of about 5. It's met initially by Robert Hoyle, and it's jumped in with Trevor Kerr. So Pena does enough job. Evades the sack from Daniel Bice. Evades the sack from Jared Johnson for a gain of about 5.
And for all of you guys watching and everything I see right now on our live stream, we are back. Not sure exactly what happens. The Monument Arena kind of handles all the live stream. First time we've ever had a technical issue in our 2 seasons here at the Monument. Apologies there. 2 massive runs for the Storm.
Pena drops back, dumps off, finds Sheldon Augustine. Augustine is met out of bounds from Corey Tucker, but it's after a gain of about 15.
Gonna be actually about a 13-yard gain there. So 13-yard gain there. Only the 2nd completion by Pena as well. I expect them to run here at 1st and goal from the 6.
Pena drops back, dumps into the back of the end zone, is eventually caught somehow, some way by Torrance Carr. One-handed grab in the back of the end zone with Lakeith Murray in coverage.
He had one hand on Murray and one hand on the ball.
That's just good ball placement from quarterback Mike Pena, who runs his own quarterback academy. So good for Mike Pena and his father, Mike Pena Sr.
Yeah, and Torrance Carr is actually number 5 in receiving yards in the CIF. He also has 9 touchdowns, which that right there makes his 10th touchdown of the season. Double digits for Carr.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's hard to do in the CIF. You only play 10 games. It's hard. Burkhardt here with the extra point try. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and
it's good.
No good, a little bit wide right.
The extra point is no good.
You know, all the praises I was giving Dylan
timeout.
Burkhardt in his last attempt, goes out there and has a mare.
We'll say this though, it was straight.
Yep.
It was straight on, so the hip adjustment there is kind of what got him. Murray's kind of a little upset there letting in that touchdown, but yeah, 20-12, that's 3 consecutive drives to start this game for the Storm that have led to touchdowns.
Yeah.
Marshals have scored touchdowns on both of theirs. The defense is not coming through strong.
Yeah, I mean,
and you have our statistics for us defensively. The yards allowed, the Marshals are allowing the 5th most yards, and the Storm are allowing the 4th most yards. Really average teams when it comes to defense in the first place.
But it's kind of like a flip-flop of a game. You know, the 2 most struggling offenses are having no problems against very competent defense.
Yeah, coming into today, the Storm are averaging 31.5 points per game, which is 7. The Marshals are at the bottom
Well
of the barrel. 18.4 points per game. Both teams are on pace to break that right there.
You know, Marshals are a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from beating their average.
So here we go, kickoff.
Marshall fans, we need you. Let's get it going.
As the monument here gets loud at Summit Arena at the monument, that beautiful downtown Rapid City. Burkhardt kick is fielded by Josh Murray.
At the 2-yard line.
Yep, on a bounce, has some blockers, be able to bounce out to the corner and get past midfield. Tackled actually by the kicker, Dylan Burkhardt.
25-yard return there.
So not bad for linebacker, DB, and listed as a wide receiver, Josh Murray.
Josh Murray's the guy that normally is out there just making tackles, you know, based on, you know, breaking coverage and everything, but fantastic job by him. And we saw number 3, Vaughn Van Dam, actually step aside and trust that his guy can return it. We see a lot of times these guys in the second line want to return this ball. The problem is that there's less blockers.
Yeah.
If you can get the ball to your return guys and
Second charge team timeout, Rapid City.
Yep,
30 seconds in
Marshals take their timeout.
Storm lead 20, Marshals 12.
All right, Marshall fans, don't forget to head over to the Marshals on the cross street for the official.
And we are back.
Players get an autograph, eat some food, and have a drink with them.
First down and 10 here from the 23-yard line. Marshall's already in good territory.
Yep. Bird fakes the dump off, looks deep for McKinley Smith, and is pushed out of bounds for an incompletion. McKinley Smith getting brought up against the wards again, but good coverage there from number 5, Sheldon Augustine, who is there, Mr. Do-It-All, as McKinley Smith is slow to get up.
And he actually went right into the gated area behind those pads. One of
Officials
the
timeout for an injured offensive player.
worst places for that. And as there's an injury, they're going to take a timeout here. We're going to step away, not going to show this injury. They're going to show a little highlight here so we kind of see where it happened, but medical staff is taking care of him right now.
All right, Rapid City, next weekend, Saturday, same start time, 6 o'clock. That is our final home game. We sure do hope to see you tomorrow, next week.
Yeah, those metal bars are not forgiving. I mean, the pads themselves are not forgiven. And, like, here's the thing. There's only metal bars in 2 areas of this entire arena. Everything else is held up with those plastic barriers. And it's both team entrances.
Yep. Right where McKinley Smith hit. So let's hope this took some air out of him. As LB and LeBaron Mallory also over there helping play doctor and help McKinley Smith get back to healthy.
So
back out here, yep.
As we come back, second down and 10 for the 23.
Rocking once again the extra lineman, Shea Roberts. Hand is off. Hands
Cody.
off to Cody for a gain of about 1, but is gang tackled from number 99, Sid Jones, 15, Dalen Kofer.
I'm going to say Sidney Jones made the first contact there, but Jeff Mario Brown had the easy takedown there for the 1-yard gain for Hogan. Marshall's not in a good spot here. 3rd and 9, not what you want. Really interesting to take a shot right away. Now we do see wide receiver Vaughn Van Dam coming on out. We also have number 19, Nathan Cromie. 2 new wide receivers for this team as well. Gonna have to step up with poster man McKinley Smith.
Vaughn Van Dam, also a familiar face for the Kansas Storm faithful, as Bird scrambles for a big hole and makes a move for the Rapid City Marshals. First down, jukes out number 8, Kevin Simmons.
Yeah, it's
that was gross.
11-yard gain there. That should have been, and that's the same thing we were talking about with the Marshals on the first touchdown for the Storm.
Yep.
The hesitation and waiting. You gotta make that there. And very lucky for the Marshals to get that first down there because Van Dam actually turned away from Bird on his run instead of blocking there. Marshals got a little lucky that they were able to get that first down. Good big play from Bird, who has been playing fantastic today. 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick
Bird
pitch to Cody.
Pitches off to Cody. Cody able to make one-man miss and Kofer, but is eventually pushed out by Sid Jones.
Going to be a 4-yard gain there for Cody, who's rushing a lot more than he normally does. He is a tight end with his size, but still able to make those cuts. Tim Hogan back in for running back.
You know, this is right around the area where we saw the touchdown catch last time to McKinley Smith. No Smith out there now.
Quick cut from.
Hands off to Hogan. Hogan bounces out. This will be a holding call as Shea Roberts quite clearly got a hold of Jeff Mario Brown. As Kevin Simmons and Kevin Chisholm, that's Vaughn Van Dam are going at it. So, you know, some familiar faces on both sides here as tensions rise here with 4:01 left in the first half.
Let's see where they're going to mark everything. It is going to be holding, going to bring it back.
Holding. Offense number 11.
Yep.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
Yeah, and we saw number 10 there, Jeff Mario Brown, was really quick on the edge to turn his hips and almost square up with Shea Roberts there, which kind of led to the held there.
Yep. Timeout called from Southwest Kansas Storm. Defensive coordinator Marquise George just trying to figure out.
Second charge timeout of the half. Southwest Kansas.
Rapid City Marshals 12, Storm 20. The Marshals have got to want to get a touchdown here.
Yep.
Because, I mean, they get the ball at half. So they've got to do something out here to really push.
Swing the momentum.
Keep the game, playable, winnable.
Yep. You know, all it takes is one win for things to get really interesting in the CIF playoffs. You know, first 6 advance. Rapid City Marshals found themselves at the bottom of the hole, along with the Tropics, who have not won a game.
Yeah, and Rapid City Marshals and Tropics didn't face off at all this entire season, which, there's no ability there for one of them to beat each other. Whereas teams like the Storm and the Bandit, everybody is playing the Tropics twice.
Yep. So all it takes is one win for things to get really interesting. Let's kickstart this here.
Yeah, Rapid City Marshals are looking for a win out to potentially make the playoffs here. Not probable, but not impossible. So we're looking at 2nd and forever. They've got to get down to about the 1.5, 2 yard line.
Yep. Bird gets the snap.
A little low.
Dumped off to Kevin Chisholm. Chisholm able to get back to the original line of scrimmage for a gain of about 10. So,
looks
holding
like,
call is almost negated.
Yeah, they're going to move from the 19 up to not a very generous spot to the 12. So only 7 yards there they're going to give Chisholm. Third down and 11 here for the Marshals. They got 3 minutes and counting. You just got to get yards here, but the end zone is going to be open in the back left is what it's going to look like.
Promi Chisholm, the motion man. Bird evades one, scrambles, still on his feet, eventually just ushers himself out of bounds for a gain of about 1. Pushed out by Sid Jones, I guess you want to call it that.
They might give him 2 yards here since he got over that. I think he might have saw that as a first down marker. It was just trying to get the first down instead of pushing to really get some more yards right there. It kind of looks like he gave himself up at the end right there. Yeah, fourth down and about 9. Bird really could have pushed there for a couple more yards at the end. Maybe even got past it to Jones. Marshals almost got to get a touchdown.
Bird drops back. Pass is thrown and caught for a first down as Nathan Cromie there to make the catch on the 1 yard line. You only had 1 yard to work with for a first down. They managed to find it. Big time play there as Cromie holds on.
Massive 10-yard catch there. And he was hit right away.
Hard. By Augustine, I believe.
DB must have just taken his eyes off the play because it looked like that ball could have been picked off. And now, if you're the Marshals, I'm going to run this clock down as much as possible.
Yep.
And I'm going to run this ball up the middle until I get a touchdown.
Hogan bounces in at the 1 yard line.
Stopped by Dolan Kofer right there, number 15.
Yeah, again, Kofer's been everywhere for this Storm defense.
And this is actually kind of perfect for the Marshals because now you can knock off another 30 seconds here. Prevent the Storm from getting the ball back is important here.
Yep, just have to score, right? You can kill what time in the world you want, you just have to capitalize on the gift that you've been given from Nathan Cromie.
If I'm Coach Dudley here, I'm going to let this go down to the 1 minute media timeout.
Yep, no need to make this play. Cromie in motion. Waheem Bird bounces in for the Rapid City Marshall touchdown. He said he'll do it himself. So, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, both teams. Folks, we're in for a shootout.
And Waheem Bird throws that touchdown ball straight up to the top of the stands there. Unusual from the Rapid City Marshals. They've been on the road a lot, haven't been home for a while.
Brought to you by your starting quarterback, number 23, Waheem Bird.
Waheem Bird is having a fantastic half so far. He's 5 for 6. He has 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown to go with over 20 yards rushing as well. Going for 2 here. Running up the middle is not going to work. Looks like the linebacker is not 5 yards off the ball.
Bird bounces in for the conversion as the Rapid City Marshals, you know what they just did? They just beat their average.
And ladies and gentlemen, 47 seconds left in the half.
That is the 1 minute warning.
We've got ourselves
Media timeout. Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 57 seconds. 57 seconds on the game clock. Thank you.
Yeah, and CO Productions here talking about Waheem Bird looking better than any quarterback the Marshals have had all year. I can't argue with it. He's running the ball well. He's throwing efficiently.
1 incompletion.
And that incompletion was a pass that only his receiver could get.
Yeah, and you know what, McKinley Smith, he almost did. So.
2020 here. City Marshals here having a little fun with
the Coors Light Chill Cam.
Coors Light Chill Cam, one of their corporate partners. Stepping up to the plate, rising to the occasion, never backing down.
There is life in this arena. It's a tie ball game. This thing's brand new. This dude's double-fisted.
Marshals can't get too comfortable here. We got to get back on the game a little bit. They cannot get comfortable. 57 seconds left. You've got to remain calm. Do not let them get a touchdown.
Yep. Kick is fielded on a hop, flipped over to Kevin Simmons. Simmons able to bounce to around, go past the halfway point. It's tackled by Cody, Murray, and
gonna give him about a 13-yard return there for him.
So good, kind of weird play there as ball is initially fielded on a hop from number 12, Andre Thomas Cobb, and then flipped to Kevin Simmons.
But kind of smart that we talked about that.
Or Billy Reagan, I apologize.
Getting it to your returner and then rushing yourself. Now clock did stop here, 48 seconds. 1st and 10 from the 22. Oh, and the Storm offensive line kind of asking the crowd to pump themselves up as well. Very confident in their offense.
Pina alone in the backfield, drops back.
He has a dump off.
Dumps off, and somehow caught by Zuri Davis along the wall. Tackled by Jaleel Snipes. Local man making some field time here with 30 seconds of counting left in the ball game.
Only the 4th completion by Pena as well. 30 seconds and counting.
Pena alone in the backfield.
He has a check down.
Checks,
12
scrambles, and eventually still on his feet, but runs out of bounds for a gain of about 4, pushed out from Daniel Bice. So good effort there from Bice to keep this, play kind of minimalized.
And that's what Daniel Bice does. Daniel Bice does not stop. Most defensive linemen in this league, when you watch this game, if the quarterback's already moved past the line of scrimmage, I'm done. My job's over. The linebacker's got it. Not Bice. Clock stopped here. 18 seconds.
Pena gets the snap.
3rd and 2.
Dumps off for a touchdown. Corey Tucker there was the closest man in coverage as CJ French Love was the recipient of a Mike Pena about 15-yard touchdown.
Corey Tucker there going for the interception instead of trying to make a tackle, which would have probably ran this quarter out with only 9 seconds left. Massive play there for the Storm. Got to give them credit.
We talked about not allowing for this exact situation to happen.
Mike.
As Burkhardt's kick is up and good this time.
So Mike
The
Pena
extra point
actually.
is good. Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 11 seconds. 11 seconds.
I believe came into this
Thank
game
you.
2nd or 3rd in passing touchdowns at 20. Now up to 22. That's fantastic in its own right. Yeah, and number 3, CJ French Love, a 16 and a 15-yard reception, 1 for a touchdown. Only took the Storm about 46 seconds there.
And now the Rapid City Marshals have 11 seconds to try and work with something.
So Marshals 20, Storm 27 after the extra point is good. They might have time for 1 or maybe 2 plays. Marshals still have a timeout there.
Yep. As the ball does go back to Rapid City Marshals in the second half, have to keep yourself in the situation. Both teams have had 4 drives and 4 touchdowns. Let's see if this 4th one can be a little special with 11 seconds left. See if we can get some Joaquin Bird magic.
I expect a little squib here to run the clock as soon as it hits, but or he drives the trailer
Burkhardt
back.
drives it back to the back of the end zone. Bird fielded
5 yards deep by Chisholm.
and just hops off out of bounds. Clock should be stopped around 4 seconds.
Yeah, gonna give him about a 21-yard return there for Chisholm.
So Rapid City Marshals offense will have 1 play to work things through as the sacrifice was made from Kevin Chisholm. Look for McKinley Smith, the tallest man out there on the field by a long shot. And he's not even in the huddle.
Yeah, still not back yet.
Yep. So now you got to look for Kevin Chisholm, the explosive athlete, or Nathan Cromie, just based on pure size alone.
If I'm the Marshals there, I'm taking a shot.
Bird gets the snap.
Just got to get protection.
Scrambles, runs,
Don't
eventually
fumble.
fumbles, bounce, still on the ground. Field on a hop from Keontae Griffin. Griffin still scrambling, still on his feet. Is eventually tackled
by
Shea Roberts. So no harm, no foul there in the end, but things are getting close. Rapid City Marshals are
That
almost
is the
giving
end of
away
the first
points.
half.
Good tackle there by Shea Roberts. Kind of would have wished for an attempt there in the end zone.
Almost have to throw it, but looks, this is the problems of having a wide receiver play quarterback. Don't always know the small things like where the line of scrimmage is, right? Where can you throw it? Where you can, how far you can, okay? But
Storm 27, Marshals 20. It's halftime. We're going to step away.
When it comes to barbecue, keep it simple. Meat, spice, smoke, and nobody knows that better than the pitmasters at Maple Street Barbecue in Rapid City. Maple Street Barbecue serves up mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone platters that'll make you want to stick your head in the smoker. Please, don't stick your head in the smoker. With barbecue from around the country, you're going to want to stop by the Rushmore Mall and taste true American barbecue at family-owned and operated Maple Street Barbecue.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or lease, call me, Shay Matkins, at Matkins Real Estate to find your new home.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
No, not right now. Not right now. Don't do this to me. I'm late. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Oh, come on. Well, go figure. You want to break down right now.
When your vehicle doesn't run, your whole world comes to a halt. At Wicked Wrenches, they understand. They have the experience, exceptional service, and affordable prices to help you get your life back.
And it never fails.
Wicked Wrenches, taking the out of your daily commute. Omaha at 2nd. Click wicked-wrenches.com.
When it comes to barbecue, keep it simple. Meat, spice, smoke, and nobody knows that better than the pitmasters at Maple Street Barbecue in Rapid City. Maple Street Barbecue serves up mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone platters that'll make you want to stick your head in the smoker. Please, don't stick your head in the smoker. With barbecue from around the country, you're going to want to stop by the Rushmore Mall and taste true American barbecue at family-owned and operated Maple Street Barbecue.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or lease, call me, Shay Matkins, at Matkins Real Estate to find your new home.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
No, not right now. Not right now. Don't do this to me. I'm late. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Oh, come on. Well, go figure. You want to break down right now.
When your vehicle doesn't run, your whole world comes to a halt. At Wicked Wrenches, they understand. They have the experience, exceptional service, and affordable prices to help you get your life back.
It never fails.
Wicked Wrenches, taking the out of your daily commute. Omaha at 2nd. Click wicked-wrenches.com.
When it comes to barbecue, keep it simple. Meat, spice, smoke, and nobody knows that better than the pitmasters at Maple Street Barbecue in Rapid City. Maple Street Barbecue serves up mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone platters that'll make you want to stick your head in the smoker. Please, don't stick your head in the smoker. With barbecue from around the country, you're going to want to stop by the Rushmore Mall and taste true American barbecue at family-owned and operated Maple Street Barbecue.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or lease, call me, Shay Matkins, at Matkins Real Estate to find your new home.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
No, not right now. Not right now. Don't do this to me. I'm late. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Oh, come on. Well, go figure. You want to break down right now.
When your vehicle doesn't run, your whole world comes to a halt. At Wicked Wrenches, they understand. They have the experience, exceptional service, and affordable prices to help you get your life back.
It never fails.
Wicked Wrenches, taking the out of your daily commute. Omaha at 2nd. Click wicked-wrenches.com.
When it comes to barbecue, keep it simple. Meat, spice, smoke, and nobody knows that better than the pitmasters at Maple Street Barbecue in Rapid City. Maple Street Barbecue serves up mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone platters that'll make you want to stick your head in the smoker. Please, don't stick your head in the smoker. With barbecue from around the country, you're going to want to stop by the Rushmore Mall and taste true American barbecue at family-owned and operated Maple Street Barbecue.
Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or lease, call me, Shay Matkins, at Matkins Real Estate to find your new home.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
No, not right now. Not right now. Don't do this to me. I'm late. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Oh, come on. Well, go figure. You want to break down right now.
May 13th, we have Southwest Kansas Storm up 27, Rapid City Marshals 20 with the kickoff start second half.
Yep, Burkhardt kicks to Chisholm deep. Chisholm from his own end zone, about 3 yards deep, able to return and spins to get about a 25-yard gain to about midfield.
Probably marked down for 27 there. I'm going to give a 55-yard kickoff there.
21-yard return, number 1, Kevin Chisholm.
Yeah, that would be Andre Thomas Cobb Jr. there on the tackle for Kevin Chisholm. So, first half saw a lot of explosion, quick moving, only lasted about an hour, you know. Rapid City Marshals, for, you know, being 0-8, they get games done quick.
Absolutely here, and I mean, we have to say sometimes it's the clock operator on why that happens, but it seems to be kind of managed here. Clock is still rolling though. First and 10 for the 22.
Quick here is Waheem Bird able to fake the handoff, keeps it himself to gain about 5 yards. Tackled by number 17, Darian Clark and Ike Adigwu.
Yeah, gonna be a solid 5-yard gain there from Bird.
Yep.
Already got 8 rushing attempts to his 6 pass attempts. Doing well moving the ball though. 2nd and 5 here from the Storms, 23. And the Marshals are bringing all 4 of their offensive linemen consistently. No McKinley Smith back yet.
Smaltz will do the snapping. Bird keeps himself again, bounces outside for a big hole, and a touchdown! Waheem Bird, you are electric! Woo. Start me up, Waheem Bird.
They had that one play drive to end the half, so technically a drive, but 4 straight real drives, 4 touchdowns for Waheem Bird.
Where's he been the entire year?
He's been playing receiver, he's been playing DB, and now he gets his full lock-in at quarterback here. Marshall's going to go for 2 again, 26-27, trying to take this lead.
This is for the lead. This is real now.
Marshall breaking the mold here, over 8 points over their points per game now.
Bird keeps it himself. Probably could have handed it off there to Josh Murray, but it's gang tackled hard.
Referee's really late to stop that there. I mean, he was stuck in the motion right at hit. Waited about another 7-8 seconds to blow the clock there.
Yeah. Kofor, Jeff Mario Brown.
And if we're looking right now, we have number 17 for the Storm, Darian Clark. This is like the 4th or 5th time that
all on extra points too.
And the Storm defense, I don't know what it is, but after the play, they're talking a lot and they're saying a lot and they're getting these altercations. The drive over here must have been bad with all this rain we got in this area here. You'd think the irony of, you know, the Storm driving over here to Rapid City through a rainstorm themselves would put them in a good mood, but they are not. Their namesake is not holding up.
Yeah, their nom de guerre is failing them as every extra point is resulting in extra pushing and shoving, and even people now kind of trash talking head coach Dante Dudley, which is even weirder.
And we can't sit here and we're not like make this look too biased where we're just sitting here going, oh, the Storm are doing this. The Storm though are retaliating to everything. The Marshals are probably doing everything the Storm are doing too. Probably. But the Storm are retaliating. 1 man back deep.
Calling it like it is. That kick goes out of bounds. So once again, Waheem Bird, for all of his abilities with the football in his hand, his disability is the football at his foot. As the kick goes out of bounds, plays at the halfway point.
No harm there, no return. 25-yard line. It does leave the playbook wide open for Pena. And head coach, offensive coordinator, Brandon Benson, you know, he's been drawing up some creative things last time these two teams played, and it got out of hand about the 2nd quarter, and the Storm never looked back. The playbook has been very limited in this game so far.
Pena hands off to Reagans. Reagans bounces outside. Is gain of about 11, but is pushed out by Lakeith Murray.
Big hit by Lakeith Murray there. Going to be an 11-yard rush there.
Yeah, but once again, a very, productive run. I mentioned earlier, when you have Mike Pena, probably can throw a little more than often. But Billy Reagans ranks very high up in his rushing productivity now.
Third in the league in rushing yards.
Yeah.
He has 4 attempts here for 33 yards. Not a lot of yards, but, his yards per carry is fantastic right now. Another handoff
Again to Reagans, but is met hard for tackle for loss from Robert Hoyle. First tackle of the loss of the entire game for the Rapid City Marshals, which is kind of weird to think about. They went an entire half and some change without a tackle for loss.
Yeah, the Storm were able to kind of really break away from that and kind of just, there's a couple of rushes they had where it was about 0, but yeah, first real time to get them behind the line. It's going to be 1st and 11 here from the 15. Little assistance there from Jaleel Snipes as well. And left side for the Storm here is wide open if a receiver comes across.
Pena drops back, scrambles, feels the heat of Snipes, bounces outside for a big first down, a big time hit on Corey Tucker. Is it in?
I think this might be a touchdown. They're going to mark him down inches short.
Yeah, but big time hit there from Pena on Corey Tucker. You can hear that.
We're going to watch on replay right here. He makes a big hit and then falls forward. It is no angle that we got on the camera there that I can actually see if that.
It's about as close as you can get without scoring.
Ruling on the field, the runner is short of the goal line. 1st and goal.
14-yard rush there for Pena as well. Putting it at 1st and goal. Linebacker ran straight through the line to try and get Pena, who just peeled to the outside, and it was open day there. I understand the want to get a sack there, but just got to be calm.
Pena under center, sneaks, is stopped. Robert Hoyle in there, Daniel Bice also in there, so good plug and play.
Actually, it looks like not Hoyle, it looks like it was Jaleel Snipes and Daniel Bice there with the hole.
Rapid City kid, Jaleel Snipes. Presentation, also went to BH, Black Oak State for a little bit as well. So good to see the local man putting on for his city.
And well, that hit from Pena onto Corey Tucker sounded really bad. Both guys are up. They're good. They're moving. It seems like it's just one of those, contact helmet and everything.
Hand off to Augustine. Augustine waltzes in for a Southwest Kansas Storm.
And he's going to run to go taunt right by the Marshals bench there. So
things are getting chippy.
Second rushing touchdown there for Augustine. 1-yard touchdown. I mean, I understand that he's feeling really good about himself, but these plays are fantastically drawn up. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It is the way that the Marshals have been scored on more than any other play is that little handoff pitch to the outside. Once they find that gap outside, they're open space, it seems like.
Yeah, that wide receiver handoff, if you will.
Kick is up. That one looks good from our angle. Don't need any official review for that one.
The kick is good.
Burkhardt.
Media timeout.
Media timeout here as we'll step away. 33-26 with 9 minutes, or 34-26 with 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we'll be right back here after this media timeout of 60 seconds.
Launched by Cool Cryos, Rapid City's premier state-of-the-art cold therapy facility. Plunge utilizes the most popular forms of cold therapy. They specialize in full body cryotherapy and cold plunge ice baths. Plunge helps improve performance, reduces pain and inflammation, lowers arthritic pain, and even improves mood. Visit tryplunge.com for more information. The Marshals and Jeff Wagon with Farmers Insurance are partnering together with Wavy, working against violence to help fundraise survivors on their wish list. This can be found at marshallsfootball.com. We will have a drop box at all the entrances and next weekend's game.
And there we go, 1 minute break there. And yes, I just saw from the comments here from Speedwagon, yes, McKinley Smith is back out there. good to go. So both injuries from the Marshals are good. Little squib bounce here.
Field hop on Vaughn Van Dam, bounces outside, and big time rush there for VVD. Not RVD. I know you're a big time wrestling guy. This isn't Rob Van Dam. This is Vaughn Van Dam.
RVD wouldn't be cleared to play in any football sport. He enjoys a good time. Gonna be a nice 17-yard return there.
Yeah. Storm are quite familiar with VVD and Sebastiano Lito. So, very familiar faces here for the Storm and its faithful.
See if the Rapid City Marshals can respond. It's kind of in the tail of the game where each team just keeps scoring every drive, no defensive stops.
The running back here is Josh Murray, who bounces outside for a first down. Tackled hard by number 8, Kevin Simmons.
A little slow to get up there.
Yeah, kind of saw his head kind of bounce off the back of the turf.
12-yard gain there for Murray. Great run there for him. He might have landed on top of Simmons' leg, I think, is what might have happened there. The Rapid City Marshals are running the ball a lot, and they're having a lot of success here. A lot of open field with this 4 offensive lineman lineup.
Bird keeps himself, bounces outside, is tackled again by Simmons and Kofer.
A 5-yard gain there for Bird as well. Who just had his 10th. And for anybody wondering on our live stream, we do respond. We do pay attention to you guys. Commercials are long because we run with the official timeouts. So we got to take as much time as they want us to take for themselves.
Yep.
Here we go. 2nd and about 4 for the Marshals here.
Could almost predict this run again as Murray bounces outside with help some blocks from Chisholm for a. Gonna be close to a first down. We'll count it. So first down run. So 1st and goal coming up here. 3 straight runs, 3 really productive downs.
Yeah, 21 yards on the first 3 plays right here. 2 first downs for them. And they're gonna have, 4 tries here from the 2-yard line. I would not be surprised if they don't just run this ball again.
It's probably gonna be a Waheem Bird keeper, and it is, and bounces outside, and is at the 1.
The line judge wanted to call a touchdown. He raised his hand and then slowly put him down.
Eek.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was out of bounds for the goal line. 2nd down.
Runner's out of bounds. Tackled there by Ike Adigwu.
Watching on our replay right here, let's see if he can actually bounce through.
Oh, can't quite tell from that angle.
He's reaching out his arm. It's hard to tell from that angle.
Let's go, Marshals.
But 2nd and inches. Goal to go situation here. Hands off to Murray. Murray sneaks in for a Marshall touchdown. Josh Murray. Let's get live here. 2-point conversion to tie it. Likely how this ball game's going to go. Josh Murray's first professional touchdown keeps the ball for himself. Let's do this. 2-point conversion here.
Rapid City Marshals got to complete these because the Storm are hitting their extra points. And eventually, you've got to hit a couple of these, 2-point, 3-point conversions. To be honest, if I'm the Marshals here, I'm actually going for 3 because it gives you more creativity to actually run the ball, which is what they want to do.
Bird throws incomplete. Target is to Cromie.
But when they're on the 2-yard line, it's so hard to, first of all, have a completed pass right there. It is very tight, but it's also very predictable if they want to run.
Media timeout.
There's going to be another media timeout, but we should be able to have some discussion on this. Rapid City Marshals 32, Storm 34. Fantastic comeback to the Summit Arena here for the Rapid City Marshals.
Yeah, a lot of weeks away. So they find themselves back down here in beautiful Rapid City as the rain fades away. We look to show some sunshine on Mother's Day happening tomorrow.
Yeah, and all mothers out there, including our own, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to not in your case, my case, my wife as well. Happy Mother's Day to her as well. And to all the moms out there, for anybody that's watching as well.
Yep, I don't have kids or a wife, but if I did, I'd be very thankful that Mother's Day is tomorrow. It's a beautiful Sunday.
It's almost a situation where you can talk about ifs and whats and whatnot, but it's unfortunate. Bird's been here this whole time, and if he could have just started quarterback from the beginning, it might have been a different season for the Marshals.
Yeah. Might be able to sneak some wins or score more than 9 points some drives.
Yeah, and let's not sit in a situation where we're trying to get moral victories here for the Marshals and their fans and their players, coaches. They've still got to put together a win. Close is still no cigar.
Yep. Bird will set to do the kicking. Reagan's set deep. Ball is toe punched right to Billy Reagans, the running back. Returns and is tackled by number 7.
Tariq Poussey there.
Tariq Poussey. First time we've called his name in a while for Poussey. Kind of been replaced by Snipes on some defensive outings, but good to see Poussey back out there. Also nursing an injury too.
18-yard return there.
So
the 24-yard line.
Yep. Let's see if they can make it 5 for 5 for drives and touchdowns.
The luck has to wear out eventually, you'd think. There's been 2 different plays where the Marshals should have had an interception.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the Storm are going to continue to have this good luck here. If I'm the Marshals, though, I'm worried about how much space they have behind them for a deep throw if they want to try.
Pino gets the snap. It'll probably be an illegal play, free play. Ball is caught in the back of the end zone with Zuri Davis for a touchdown right in the gate.
There's 2 flags down.
Yeah, this is going to be a free play, I think.
They were thrown immediately.
Yeah, you almost see number 91.
We can't draw it up anymore. We see that room is open back there. And instead
illegal
of
defense, number 91.
Yeah,
player out of the stands at the snap. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
I tell you what, Pina could be the CIF MVP with the way he's playing tonight.
Yeah, fantastic game from him. 26-yard touchdown strike.
To Zuri Davis.
Over 2 defenders.
Yeah. Burkhardt also set back out here to do the kicking. Davis will do the holding. CJ French Love will do the snapping. So a weird makeup leads to weird results, leads to an 8-point lead. Looking for 9 here.
1 play.
Kick is up.
Looks good from here.
Good. Some pushing and shoving. As Trevor Kerr has a little bit of a hot head trying to figure out how to jumpstart this Marshall defense. In a weird way, it's been flip-flopped tonight. Struggling offense has been the problem for the Marshals the entire year. They scored 9 points last week.
Yeah, and we literally saw every game the Marshals defense has slowly turned in better performances, it looks like, at least in some aspects. While they might give up some more points this week, they're not allowing as many yards.
Yeah, or they're getting more turnovers. Tonight it's just been offense versus offense. It feels like we're watching a Big 12 college football game. The final score of this game, good chance it's 67-60 or 67-65. Just the way things have been going.
And Marshals are really missing a pass rush right now.
Yeah.
It is Daniel Bice, and that's it.
Yeah.
Most of the other guys that we see out there, where we see, Hoyle or we see Johnson, they're more of run stoppers than anything.
Burkhardt kicks deep. Fielded on a hop from Cody on the wall. This ball will be called short and out at about the 14, 13-yard line. For the Marshals to work in their own territory here. Let's let Waheem Bird do some magic in. Let's see how quick they get them back in this as the clock is continuing to roll. Here, we move through games quick.
We do. It is 3 minutes here left.
Sun will still be up, by the time people are here to leave.
So Rapid City Marshals down 9 points here. This is the thing we talk about, not having a kicker and not being able to take those extra points. If we just take the extra points on our 5 touchdowns, we're sitting at like 36 points right now, 37.
Hand off to Murray. Murray spins into the back of Dalen Kofer there for a rush of no yards. But McKinley Smith is back out there, though. Missed on that drive. It was Cromie's time. It was Cromie's possession. Now it is McKinley Smith. So good rotation for receivers.
Murray decides to try and bounce outside, and unfortunately for him, it was read like a book, and he jumps right into the arms.
Met by Kofer.
2nd and 10 now.
Chisholm the motion man, high snap. Bird keeps it himself, blocks, and scrambles.
First down there.
First down is tackled hard by number 20, Ike Adigwu. Ike Adigwu has racked up now. That's his 7th solo. CIF, that's a lot of solo tackles.
There'll be a 12-yard gain there.
Yep.
We'd like to thank a couple more corporate partners. Cable Communication Services, Ours R Us, Mackenzie Schmidt, Dave Davis Insurance Agency, Ultimate Goals Fitness, and Diamond Global.
Good point there. So 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Bird's not even hesitating on these RPOs. He's just going. Kevin Chisholm, though, is running a lot of routes. He's gonna want the ball.
Looks deep for McKinley Smith, falls incomplete, but Bird wanting a penalty flag. Number 8, Kevin Simmons, is very slow to get up there.
He fell awkwardly.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit of exhaustion there. McKinley Smith, I'm not sure if he got his head turned around as quick as he needed. He got one hand to it, but if he was able, and actually he's kind of getting, we can't call this exactly, but he was kind of getting held there. His left arm was pinned down, so he wasn't able to get it out. If he was, that might have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Kevin Chisholm's open. He's getting these quick cuts for checkdowns, and he just needs to find
some space. Bird bounces out for some space and bounces to the 5-yard line here.
Flag out,
Flag
though.
is down, though. See if this is a holding call on Nathan Cromie as Kevin Simmons appears to be pleading victim to a holding.
We're going to see, though, Simmons was reaction late.
Yeah.
And we still see Keontae Griffin still talking to the Marshals.
Holding, offense number 19. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Repeat, 3rd down.
What's interesting is that it's 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Correction, repeat 2nd.
The foul actually happened at the 15.
Yeah.
Or
So
about the 13. So technically the Marshals still gained yards and keep the down. And they didn't lose the down there.
Yeah.
It's a very awkward thing in football here where the Marshals, instead of 2nd and 10, they get a 2nd and 7, and it gets to wipe away, and we're still going to see Bird with a 3-yard rush there as well.
Smoltz will do the snapping. Bird receives the snap, bounces outside, still on his feet. Chucks Keontae Griffin, is tackled by Sidney Jones.
He's
Bird is he's a different kind of athlete out there.
Lineout Wiggins is a no small guy out there, number 41, and Bird just pushed him away. Said, "I want this space."
Get off me.
So 5-yard gain there. And with that being said, it is the end of the 3rd quarter. Rapid City Marshals 32, Storm 41. Marshals are going to return with a 3rd and 2 from the 17-yard line. We'll be right back here, guys, in a minute.
All righty, it is time for your Kiss Cam. Grab your loved ones and give them a smooch.
Thank you, Wide Turf, as we can do this thing with Waheem Bird. Anything is possible. And we are driving here with 3rd and short. Bird keeps it again himself for a first down. Tackled there by Lionel Wiggs, number 41.
You got to move the ball 5 yards there.
Yep, but move those chains, you know, move the sticks. Daniel Jeremiah is his Twitter handle. Waheem Bird keeps moving. He is very productive every time he touches the football, except for with his foot.
Even when it looks like he might be in trouble and he's not going to be able to, you know, get out of trouble there. He's about to get tackled. He just seems to cut back into space.
Yeah.
He's turning into the new face of the Marshals here.
The face of the handout, too. Bird hands off to Murray, but is tripped up
Gonna get about 2
by
yards
number
there.
17, Darian Clark.
Fantastic tackle there. If he doesn't make that tackle, Murray's gone for another 5-6 yards right there.
Pushing that first down, so good trip up from Clark.
2nd down and 8 here to go. Got to get to the 2 for a first down. The Marshals, are they running to set up the pass right now? Like, are they playing old school, you know, 90s to early 2000s football right now?
Yeah, they'll play action, catch them over the top. You know, we have athletes. We have Cromie. We have Kevin Chisholm.
Kevin Chisholm got one-on-one here with wide receiver Sheldon Augustine.
Yep. Extra lineman Shea Roberts, and Bird bounces out around, looks to scramble, still has his feet, able to get positive yards, puts his head down, churns, and is met with a tackle from Keontae Griffin, but what could have been a broken play ends up spinning around for a gain of about 5.
Not only that, that tackle that could have been a 3-yard run turned into a 5-yard run. Yards after contact there.
Yeah, it almost feels like very predictable with the way the Marshals are playing right now. If they have 4 offensive linemen in, whose balls are going to be? Bird's. You know, it's just the way it's going. You want to play Shea Roberts, kind of like the weird kind of tailback, you know, fullback role. Go ahead.
But let's talk about this here, though. I mean, Noah Smaltz and Nnamdi Banks-Ake are new offensive linemen here with Justin Caldwell and Shea Roberts, and they're doing well.
Hands off to Murray. Murray walks in for a Marshals touchdown. 5 straight runs, 5 straight productive plays. We got ourselves a ball game.
2nd touchdown there for Murray. Fantastic, and Marshals are in territory now where they're down 3. And now they're gonna go for 3. Here's the thing though. This front 4, I guess we call it in the CIF, they're getting tired. 41, 99, 10, they are breathing heavy. Heads are down. Continue to run the ball, sure, but let's find a receiver here on a quick little check down in the corner right on the goal line. We've seen it several times this year that they've scored some extra points and touchdowns.
Yep, looking to tie this here.
But going for 3 here gives them more space to kind of do whatever they want here.
Bird alone in the backfield, drops back, floats to the back of the end zone for an incompletion. Too far, but doesn't stop Cromie from jumping into the Black Hills Cleaners booth.
Big players make big plays on big days, and he's just going to lay himself out there.
Yeah, you know, can't fault him. You got to respect the hustle. But Marshals find themselves down here 3. This is a very good game.
It is a really good game. We found ourselves last year the second to last home game for the Marshals.
Game of the year.
The game of the year against the Mustangs. Went into overtime. Fantastic game. And looks like the nachos got knocked down. Popcorn.
Sacrificed. Owner Wes Johnson out there helping clean it up. But ironic enough, it is the Black Hills Cleaners booth who's left with the mess.
They will not leave a booth dirty.
But you know, these two programs kind of find themselves in some serious change, right? You know, Rapid City Marshals coming off the very productive year 1, finding themselves, you know, 0-8. Southwest Kansas Storm, very productive, kind of middle of the pack team, find themselves down towards the bottom. You know, we saw last year, game of the year. In the NFL, one of the greatest games of all time is the Lions versus the Browns, where Brady Quinn and Matt Stafford are duking it out. Not calling these two teams, you know, Lions or the Browns, but still, this is kind of how things bounce. As the ball bounces past Reagan's field in the back of his own end zone, might be a safety to bring it out, and brings it out. Could have been 2 points, but Trevor Kerr wrestles him down and around the 5-yard line. But the Southwest Kansas Storm got lucky there.
Missed opportunity there for the Marshals.
That is a Ravens auto body.
kind of going for a massive hit there instead of just playing it calm and just using the
Ushering
wall
him out
as your second defender. Yeah, Van Dam just went right at him. Fantastic play there, we've got to say, by Billy Reagan to get the ball out to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the most impressive events of the entire game, was that alone. But talking about, the electricity of Joaquin Bird, Kansas Storm have their own man. They have Mike Pena, and he's here to sling the rock.
1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Lots of options here.
Gets back, dumps off to Torrance Carr, and is tackled out of bounds by Daniel Bice, who's weirdly playing coverage there.
McKinley Smith there as well, actually making a play.
Yeah, McKinley Smith, known for not mossing dudes. We'll go out there and he'll play some defense. Pena gets the snap, hands off to Reagans. Reagan's still on his feet, bouncing around, but it's kind of half tackled by Jared Johnson, but still pushing and moving as Jared Johnson is chief amongst them for the tackle, but is met by a litany of other Rapid City Marshall defenders, including Robert Hoyle and Daniel Bice.
1st down there, 4 yards.
Yep, good push, good second effort.
Referees really letting these scrambles kind of carry on, and I mean, the Storm are benefiting from it there. Somebody has got to make a play here. If the Marshals want to win this game, they have to get. They have to
scored
stop
on every single drive.
Every team has so far. Both teams have done that. This is outside of that 9-second drive to end the half.
This is a high school basketball score right now. Be a false start there.
Yeah, 78 jumped early. I mean, it might get Jared Johnson too, but
Austin Schofield, I believe, is the culprit. Yep.
Offense, number 78.
Schofield there.
5-yard penalty.
Not Michael Schofield, not prison break. This is Austin Schofield, a little different.
Yeah, this is one of the few times that the offense for the Storm have been penalized. They've dealt multiple penalties from their defense at the very end of touchdowns and extra points. For the first time, their offense has really made any flaws at all.
Yeah, this is, minor setback here could lead to a major turnover for the Marshall faithful. As Pena gets the snap, looks back, draws, fires for about a 7-yard completion to Torrance Carr.
I go 8 yards. They're being very generous there for number 11 Carr.
Tackled by Corey Tucker though, so kind of playing some mushy coverage there, trying to immediately break, makes the tackle there. So this will be called progress, Tyler.
Well, and you see right away he's trying to punch out the ball. His first reaction at all times is to make turnovers. That's his thing. And you know what? I'm okay with giving up a touchdown if it results in an interception later. But you have to get the turnover, though.
Yep. Pena.
Right side wide open here.
Gets the snap, drops back, launches over the middle, overshoots Andre Thomas Cobb Jr. Weirdly enough, McKinley Smith is in coverage, and he seems to be finding these gates to each bench. See him on contact on both gates on the Rapid City Marshall bench. Now he's hitting the gate on the Southwest Kansas Storm bench. But Pena, it's one of his few incompletions in the entire day.
Pena's not having the type of day that he normally has. Normally averaging in the hundreds for passing yards. We're going to get a timeout here from the
first charge timeout of the half. Southwest Kansas. This will be extended for immediate timeout.
Big thing here, though, for the Storm, though, is that they have a kicker. So realistically, they don't get a first down here. They can take a field goal attempt, being up 3.
It's a long field goal, but Dylan Burkhart, he's shown he has the leg. He's more than capable.
And we're going to step away as the Rapid City Marshals are doing their Simba cam, raising all those little Simbas out there.
So big time third down here. Pena gets the snap, feels the heat, scrambles, bounces out. Flag, this will be a holding call. Whatever happens here, put it back as Trevor Kerr is getting in a tussle with somebody. That's Billy Reagans. This will be a holding call though, with Trevor Kerr getting held on the pass rush. So whatever happens, put it back.
And
Holding.
not keeping his cool
Offense
there.
number 2. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Repeat third down.
So Marshals are going to be a situation where instead of it being 3rd and 7 here, it's going to be 3rd and 17 now.
That was a raise up by Goodyear.
And it continues to happen here. The Storm just cannot. Here's the thing, you're winning the game. What's the issue? You're winning. Just let the scoreboard speak for itself. The representation for the CIF cannot be happy with this. This is happening a lot across a couple games. We saw, I don't even remember who it was. There was a game a couple weeks ago where teammates were actually getting into it with each other.
Yeah. It's almost like the hockey game against Edmonton and Vegas. Here, drops back. Pena looks deep. Target is Thomas Co-op Jr. is brought down by Corey Tucker. That ball was a duck, and he just batted it down with one hand.
The slowest moving lob you could have seen. And instead of just continuing to run to get under that ball, it tries making a one-handed play. That was a gift.
That was a basketball shot.
Right here, one-handed tries going up. And if you're gonna go up one-handed, at least pop it back up for yourself. But the positive note is that there's 17 yards to go for a first down. If you're the Rapid City Marshals, sit back. There should have probably been pass interference called there on the offense.
But it might have been, too far. It might have been uncatchable.
True.
It was probably like a rainbow. It was closer
Second
to a basketball
charge, timeout of the half.
Football throw.
Southwest Kansas.
Second
30
charge,
seconds.
timeout for the Storm. The kicker is
ran
out
on
here.
late. Kicker ran on late. That's what caused the forced timeout from Coach Benson, or Benson rather.
That's already 2 timeouts here this half for the Storm. So.
Supplement Warehouse, VIP Properties, Vision Source.
Well, this is the situation where it's almost like a kick return because a missed field goal attempt puts them all the way back down at the 5 anyways. So if I'm the Marshals, I'm putting 3 guys on the line and everybody else at like the 20-yard line, and then I got my returner back there.
Yep.
I'm going no pressure.
Iron
full
Bowl.
wall. Absolutely.
Iron Bowl. Has to be full Iron Bowl. Auburn, Alabama, right? Has to be full Iron Bowl. We got a lot of time left, but has to be him. Josh Murray's set to return.
There's really no need to get pressure here because, sure, he might be able
kicking.
to.
He has to pick up 17. I would rush nobody.
This is a 60-yard field goal attempt.
Burkhardt kick is deep, and it's going not even to the end zone.
Almost a kick
return
return
from Murray. Still it bounces outside, trying to find some space. Eventually just going to succumb to the pressure, but that is the turnover the Rapid City Marshals have been looking for. That is the change of possessions they have been looking for.
First stop of the game, and while it doesn't look positive being on the 13-yard line, a missed field goal attempt puts the opposing team at the 5. So we're 8 yards off of that. That's fantastic for them. And we have a missed field goal attempt there. Yeah, the 60-yard attempt, it didn't even make it 50 yards.
Yeah, I think it landed at the 4 or 5.
He does
have
like
15 yards from the end zone.
He does have the leg though on kickoffs, but I think maybe the pressure is what he's worried about.
Or maybe it was instructions. Maybe Coach Benson was just treat this like a punt. I don't know. We're not them. But Waheem Bird, alone in the backfield, keeps himself, bounces outside. A flag is called though. I don't know what they could have got this early besides illegal defense.
Bag judge threw it almost as soon as the ball was high.
This might be a legal motion or a legal defense. Can't quite tell.
Holding.
Sidney Jones. Oh, it's a holding.
Offense number 70. Half distance to the goal from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
Culprit there for a holding. It seemed almost too early for a holding call to be made.
Let's watch the instant replay here.
I think that's a holding. It's the right call. But it's almost too. I don't know, man.
It had no impact on the play at all either. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
So half the distance to the goal. Well.
Yeah.
somewhat half. It's 13, so it goes about to the 6-yard line.
How can the Marshals capitalize? This is the one opportunity they've had been seeking all game. As Bird launches deep for Cromie, but it's picked off. No, it's broken off. Ike Odigwu was there to make the interception, but it's broken off by Nathan Cromie.
Nathan Cromie, good reaction there. Yeah. He wasn't going to get the ball, and he makes contact. This should have been an easy pick, but the strength there to not hold on to the ball.
Yeah, that's Julio Jones-esque, where Julio Jones has turned into a safety to break up an interception.
Unfortunately, by getting this big penalty, the Marshals went away from rushing. I think they should have just kept rushing this ball now.
Waheem Bird, four offensive linemen, high snap, and he'll keep it himself for a big hole. Bounces outside, tries to scramble, but runs in the back of Noah Smoltz. If he's able to bounce around Noah Smoltz, I think he still might be running, Tyler.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
tripped up by his own lineman.
Gonna be no gain there for him. The offensive lineman, it would have been nice if he would have just ducked out of the way.
So, the one opportunity they've been looking for all game, they seem to be kind of squandering out of here with a big 3rd down awaiting them. And, they don't have a kicker, so they can't just elect to punt Rapid City Marshals. They have to go for this with 10 seconds on the play clock and precious seconds ticking away here. Chisholm, the motion man. Bird looks deep across the middle, caught by Kevin Chisholm for a gain of about 8. We'll count this. Should we call it timeout here? Oh, incomplete. They call it incomplete.
I'm not a fan of that right there.
Oh, they say they smothered it in the ground.
Incomplete pass.
I challenge this right now. You're losing. He has it and comes down and it hits the ground. I don't think the ground did anything more than a 3rd support. There's got to be a challenge coming out there.
Rapid City is challenging ruling on the field with an incomplete pass.
You have to, right? You have to challenge. Even if it isn't close, you have to, and it's very close.
Because either way, it's 4th down.
Yep.
So.
Rumor around the house that there's an Uncle Sheldon here that Kentucky. So, Uncle Sheldon, we need you to come down to the field.
Well, the Rapid City Marshals officials against the Storm here, check out this instant replay. We are going to step away for a little bit. Come on back when we have a decision. And the officials should be coming out here pretty soon to give us a full calling on this. It's 4th down either way, so that's why I was kind of saying you need to just let it ride, throw that flag. If you're the Marshals here, I think you bring out a kicker. Because a missed field goal takes it all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's how you do it. It doesn't matter if your kicker's good, just get it out of here. Kind of like a punt.
Let Waheem Bird kick or let Corey Tucker kick.
After further review,
Shea Roberts
the ruling on the field of incomplete pass stands.
Oh, incomplete.
Rapid City is charged with their first timeout and has no challenges remaining.
There's a very rough call there, but the officials are the authority here.
Yep. Fans in the arena letting them know that, hey, probably think you got it wrong, but
judge, jury,
and closest of plays.
Absolutely, and we see it here again.
Ball was kind of caught in there, but he's smothered in the ground. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you know, that's probably where.
Here's the thing, though. His
stands.
hands are underneath it. But either way, judge, jury, executioner. 4th down here. The problem is the turnover gives the ball back.
Oh, free play. Let them rock. Whistled, blown way too soon.
The only thing there is that
offside. Defense number 90. Unabated
offside should be a free play.
5-yard penalty.
Encroachment.
Still 4th down.
Encroachment, though, I believe moves it off. See, if you make contact, the play is dead.
Yeah.
But just on an offside, it should be a free play. So move the ball up 5 yards. Rapid City Marshals got to get about 12 yards to get a first down here. 12 to 13. Get your guys into space and let them make big plays. Draw those guys deep. 2 guys deep and somebody go underneath.
Bird, the do or die, keeps it himself, dumps off, tries to find Josh Murray, but looking for a penalty flag, but the ball is landing safely for an incompletion. Sheldon Augustine, do it all for the Southwest Kansas Storm as Augustine scored touchdowns, made clutch pass breakups.
See on replay right here.
And with good coverage, just too much, just going right out of bounds.
Uncatchable ball there.
Yeah.
And the Storm are in a fantastic place now. I mean, they can run this clock down, kick a field goal, go up 6. They can score a touchdown here. They only got to get.
Yeah. You never want to say that one moment was the dagger in indoor football. Because you saw in last year's game of the year where there was, a couple of dagger moments. I even said it too. I said that might be a knockout punch. Little do we know, Marshals revived like the Undertaker, trying to revive their season.
Just trying to go out on a positive note.
Trying to figure out something here as Pena gets the snap, hands off to Riggs, keeps himself, breaks down outside, still running, and is tackled by Josh Murray for a gain of about 7. But a flag is on the play. Let's see what this call might be.
It's after the call. They're going to wait to move the sticks. It's going to be a 6-yard gain if they keep it.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 71. 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. The down counts. 2nd down. So this is number 71's first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game.
So that's 3 unsportsmanlike conducts for the Southwest Kansas Storm.
Yeah, and
with Griffin and Clark being the recipients of others.
And the Storm are only, they're only 2nd in the league. They only have about 39 yards of penalty yards, and they're already way over that in like the 70s right now. Multiple unsportsmanlike conduct. 2nd down and a lot to go.
Bounces outside himself, keeps it, and is tackled by Josh Murray.
There's going to be another flag there, as there's another late tackle. I think Torrance Carr's going to get called for tackling McKinley Smith. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain there, though. Pena's already down, and there's extra tackles going for no reason. And while this game looked like it might have been over at that situation, we're going to turn maybe into 3rd down.
Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty to the end of the run. Repeat 2nd down.
It would be a repeat 2nd down, so it would be 2nd and actually half the field.
Yeah, they got to get to the 1-yard line, so we're looking at 26 yards to get a first down for them. And 27 yards to get a touchdown. Here's the thing, if you're the Marshals, you have 2 plays to get stops here. Put them in the 4th down, make them kick a field goal, try it again. This game is not over, but they cannot let up a touchdown here. The clock is running.
Pena alone in the backfield, dumps off to Carr. Carr keeps it himself, bounces outside, still on his feet. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but the ball pops out.
Tariq Poussey there with the tackle.
Be a down by contact. So Tariq Poussey there with the tackle, trying to limit that damage. That was the exact opposite of what you want if you're a Rapid City Marshal fan.
So 15-yard gain there by Carr. 4th reception of the day for him as well. And it's going to be a 3rd and 11 here. clock is ticking. We're hitting under 2 minutes here.
So it'll be 3rd and long.
If you're the Storm here, I run the ball. I take off another 30 seconds. Clock is done, though. There should be a delay of game here, unless it's another timeout. That clock has been stopped for 5 seconds, so we're going to see what happens here.
This game clock is still ticking, though.
Please reset the game clock to 2:01. 3rd and final charge team timeout, Southwest Kansas. They have no challenges remaining.
No challenges remaining here. I know it's not ideal, but if you're the Storm, I would have just taken the 5-yard penalty right there. Let myself have that extra timeout so I can challenge something if I need. You don't know when you want it in your pocket.
After the game, come onto the field, meet the players, get an autograph.
If the Storm play this game savvy, they can take off a solid minute off this clock, even with a field goal attempt. And that attempt could put them up 6 points, which forces the Marshall to not only score a touchdown, but also do something they haven't done a lot, and that's get an extra point conversion.
Yep. Trying to work some gifts here on Mother's Day Eve.
And they're just kind of, after this timeout, I wonder when the clock is going to start. They've been in a huddle for about 10, 15 seconds.
There we go, clock is starting.
Clock is starting.
Game clock not kicked off yet, but play clock to here down to 10 seconds.
Storm up 3 points with 2 minutes ago. 3rd and 11.
Pena gets the snaps. We have free play here with movement early from Lito.
Interesting here that
car.
They're going to let a free play happen. We just saw the same thing happen the last drive, where there was an offsides and the referees blew it dead right away.
Calderon replaces Lito.
Illegal defense. Defense number 91 out of the stance. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 3rd down.
And unfortunately, I mean, that if you're not in an illegal defensive spot or you don't have a offsides right there, it's 4th down and 5 to go. And here we are, we're sitting, it's looking like it's 3rd and 6. And all that did was take off 10 seconds for no reason.
And now clock is ticking.
Marshals have got to make a big stop here. A touchdown will end this game.
Big stop here. Game on the line. Pena gets the high snap, feels the pressure from Trevor Kerr, and sacked! Trevor Kerr! Feel the heat!
See if the Marshals use a timeout here. Massive sack there.
Have to take a timeout. You have 3 of them. You used 1. Please do it now. You have a minute left. Minute warning, I guess, is the timeout you have in your back pocket.
Well, there's a 1-minute media timeout here.
That is the 1-minute warning. Media timeout.
Yeah, touchdown didn't end the game there, but if they put it out of reach within 10, it would. Well, if you're the Storm here, I think it'd be. I think it's not a bad thing to kick a field goal here. Here we go, there's a minute left in this game. There's still a 1st down that could be had.
Game on the line. Do or die.
16 yards to a 1st down, 17 yards to a touchdown. Marshals have got to just let the Storm get whatever they want. If at this point, let them check down, let them get 5-6 yards.
Tackle in front. We're playing prevent right now. You see where McKinley Smith is already kind of lining up, right? Like a 5-yard kind of cushion. Pena gets the snap alone in the backfield. Feels the heat of Bice. Scrambles, throws, back of the end zone. Incomplete. Josh Murray in coverage with a pass breakup. Marshals have a chance to make a play.
Really dangerous there. Murray went for an interception right there.
Yeah.
He could have picked it up, put him at the 5.
Smarter play to back it out.
Absolutely, but hey, they got through it. Daniel Bice there came all the way around from another state and almost had a stack.
They rushed too, and they somehow found the way with Bice to make Pena scramble and throw off balance. This is a game, folks. We're here for it. Waheem Bird been electric all game. Now, put your money where your mouth is. Show us what you have, Waheem.
Could be a walk-off touchdown potential here for the Marshals. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line.
Here we go, Bird gets the snap, hands off to Murray. Murray spins around, 1, 2, for a 1st down, move them chains. Tackled by number 8, Kevin Simmons, but
12-yard gain
12-yard gain, clock is moving. Gotta keep things moving here.
We still have 2 timeouts though, so I'm surprised the coach isn't taking them. Here we go, quick snap. Kevin Chisholm's got to turn around so we can play.
Clock is ticking here. A lot of time ticking off. Oh, might be a false start here.
As everybody moved. It'll be a timeout situation right there. I take the timeout over the penalty. Looks like that's what coach is going to do.
Start. Offense number 50. 5-yard penalty.
Bad time for Justin
Still
Colorado
1st down.
to make his first mistake of the game.
Because the clock was running, this foul is subject to a 10-second runoff. Rapid City has elected to use their 2nd team timeout to avoid the runoff.
Puts it at 38 seconds, but they had to use a timeout to prevent the 10-second runoff. It does stop the clock, though. It does give them a little time to get everything set up. Rapid City Marshals here have got plenty of time. They still have another timeout.
Trying to get some quiet here in the arena. So let the offense work here.
And McKinley Smith is coming in and taking over for Nathan Cromie.
For Cromie. Pierce will be rocking with 4 offensive linemen again. If McKinley Smith, got to target him, right?
Absolutely. But another thing is he's a decoy out there too. Have him go deep one time here. Still run the ball.
Run a mesh route with Kevin Chisholm. Get him some free space. Know that the deep threat is the man who's mossed every receiver or every DB in the CIF and Kevin Chisholm.
Here we go.
Smith, the motion man, fakes the handoff. Bird launches deep for McKinley Smith. Back of the end zone, incomplete. But a flag!
Yeah, there's going to be.
This will be put at the 1-yard line.
He was pushing McKinley Smith into the barricade the entire time.
It'll be, who's the culprit there? Number 4, Keontae Griffin will be the culprit, as McKinley Smith is slow to get up from the pass interference.
Defense number 5. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
15-yard penalty. Nope, not put it at the 1. In the NFL, that a penalty in the end zone is put it at the 1. But here we go.
15-yard penalty is still fantastic because here's the thing.
Stops the clock.
Only 7 seconds came off that clock.
Yeah.
And they moved 15 yards and didn't waste a timeout.
And an automatic 1st down.
That's almost as good as getting a 15-yard completion, but you get to keep your timeout there. McKinley Smith is getting worked on again.
Offensive player.
There is a media timeout for an offensive player injury, but he is already out.
Yep. Injured at that sideline here as the Marshals try to win their first game of the year to avoid going completely defeated on the year. And here we go. The ragtag group. The band of misfits. The band of outcasts. The band of brothers. Rocking with 3 offensive linemen. Waheem Bird can do it all.
So here we go. 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. 31 seconds left. Marshall just got to get in the end zone to end this game. They still have a timeout in their pocket as well. I would not be surprised with a run here.
Bird looks to the back of the end zone, is picked off by number 17, Darian Clark. What an anticlimactic ending to the game as Darian Clark seals the deal for the Southwest Kansas Storm and delivers the final knockout punch. to the ball game.
Getting too comfortable right there. Rapid City Marshals have no reason to turn away from the run game right there. Run the ball, call timeout, and then you have another play there to throw. And if you're gonna throw your check downs, hit your corners, you know, hit right up the sidelines. Deflating in here, but fantastic. We have to say this. The Marshals got to stop early, then the Storm got to stop, and then we turn around and it was like, well, whoever gets the big stop of the game is going to be the winner. Fantastic play there by number 17,
Darian Clark. They sure did tease us with that ending, huh? The script writers did a good job.
Third and final charge team timeout of the half. Rapid City, 30 seconds in length.
Third and final is used. Imagine they just kneel it out here. But, you know, talk about all-time games. That was fun.
It's a very fun game. Considering what we've seen here, I mean, the Marshals scored 20 points more than their average.
Yeah. They scored 9 points last week. I'm not sure that's like talked about enough.
The Storm are 10 points more than their average.
Yeah.
These teams put up more yards than they normally do. Fantastic coverage all around. From the return game was good on both sides. The quarterback play was really good out there. I mean, outside of, you know, Pena taking a sack and Bird throwing an interception, both quarterbacks played all night. On top of that, they both rushed really well also.
Pena gets the snap, keeps it himself, and will run and scramble and slides.
And just kind of padding stats here at this point.
And this will be the ball game, folks. Rapid City Marshals fall to the Southwest Kansas Storm, 48-31 here, and they fall to 0-9. Next week, play against the Billings Outlaws, trying to avoid going completely defeated on the year.
Gotta be positivity, though.
Yep. Lot to work on in this game.
That is the end of the game.
And that's the game. Southwest Kansas Storm head back home 41. Rapid City Marshals 38 in what has been so far maybe the game of the year. This is Tyler Lauder, Michael Ortiz, Mosaic MC Network, and the CIF. We'll see you guys next week.
Keep the party rolling by heading over to Marshals on the cross street. Keep up with anything Marshals by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Please keep the summer arena pristine by picking up any draft and litter. Always buckle up and drive safe. Thank you again, and have a wonderful night. Tonight's offensive player of the game brought to you by Murphy's Comic Club, Joshua Murray. Tonight's defensive player of the game brought to you by Murphy's Comic Club, Trevor Kerr. And tonight's MVP, your starting quarterback, number 23,